Karen is forcing me to take in a homeless man. Her kids are worth protecting, but I'm not.
OKOP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And we tell the funniest stories on the internet.
And at the same time, we also get people from the internet commenting on our funny stories.
That we do. Commentary from internet peoples. That's one of the things, the sweet joys out of life.
The sweet joys. And one of those sweet joys came by way of Swift Ninja 91 on YouTube. Swift Ninja 91 says, about your Southern accent.
Oh, what? We're attacking the Southern accent again? Bring it up again.
Hold
Come
on.
I thought we buried that, John.
Swift Ninja 91 says, man, that accent had me desperately trying not to laugh at work. OP is an amazing writer. Hey,
wow.
See?
Wow.
See?
So not everyone hates the accent.
I wanted to show the second side of the coin.
Darn tootin', that accent is great as my grandpappy Roy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what else is as great as great grandpappy Roy? Is this here story.
I'm ready to hear it. Tell me a tale, John.
Let's get into it. Karen is forcing me to take in a homeless man. Her kids are worth protecting, but I'm not.
Wow. That's like every time these stories start, I'm just like, what?
What?
Well, at least you're taking in something. I guess that sounds nice, maybe.
Again, it's one of those where it would be great, but aggressor pushes it too far. And it's like, what are we doing?
Let's see what happens.
We'll see what happens. This happened a few years ago, but it still makes me super upset when I think about it. I also think it's important to state that my neighbor and I used to volunteer at a homeless youth drop center together. I volunteered there first and made the awful mistake of inviting her.
Oh,
the terrible mistake of inviting someone to help the homeless. What have I done?
I can't believe I've made this grave error.
On a cold winter day in January, we had a new homeless kid come in for our drop-in services. He was 22, very tall and lean, and actually wearing very expensive looking clothes and a ton of jewelry. He even had a MacBook.
Okay, what? Bro, why are you homeless? Sell the MacBook. Yeah. Sell the jewelry. Invest in real estate.
Yeah. Buy some Bitcoin.
Yeah, buy some Bitcoin before or after the fall.
Yeah. We've never had a kid come in with such incredibly nice things, so it was really unusual. He stated that he had somewhere to stay, but they'd only let him stay there 3 days out of the week. So the rest of the days of the week, he had to stay outside. My neighbor took a strong liking to him immediately and told me that I should take him home with me. She said she'd do it, but she has all of those girls at home to protect. She has 6 adopted daughters, all in their 20s. I'm also in my 20s and own my own home across the street from her and her husband with our 3 cats. So, she's got 3 furry children
to take care of
her own, I guess. And my husband was deployed at the time. So she has a husband, but he's deployed in the military.
Yeah, but
not there.
I don't know. All alone as a woman inside the home with this guy off the street that has all these fancy chains and MacBooks.
Yeah, it's
I don't know about that, man.
It's a strange scenario. So I told her I wouldn't feel safe.
I get it. Yes, I very totally understand. I totally
understand. Any man
understand.
who is a stranger, just any man who is a stranger, it's not like, oh, hey, stay in my house by myself.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she told me to lock myself in my bedroom. Interesting,
as
Karen.
a prisoner in your own home?
So I'm thinking I'm supposed to give a man who I don't know free range of my house and rely on my flimsy bedroom door lock to keep me safe?
No, don't do this. This is a bad idea.
That made me feel so worthless and bad about myself that her daughters are worth protecting and I'm not.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Fair. I mean, why? They're the same age.
Yeah.
There's the same risk, if not more, because there's
she's alone.
6 of them in the other house. She's all alone.
Yeah.
Except with the cats.
Unless those cats are serious ninjas. She kept trying to shame me into taking him home, saying, oh, what if he gets robbed? Also, what about every single other homeless person that doesn't have a MacBook?
Well, that's what happens when you come in with a MacBook and a bunch of jewelry. You're asking to get robbed.
Asking to get robbed, but then also it's by Karen's logic, oh, you should take in this homeless person. Well, why not what makes them different from
any of the other homeless people?
All of the other homeless people. It's
because he's wearing nice chains and has a MacBook, I'm assuming.
Karen says, he has lots of nice things and you have a spare bedroom in your house. So why can't you give him one? Again, I told her I wouldn't feel safe.
Yes, which is totally normal.
She goes on and on about how it's so cold outside and I can just lock myself in my bedroom. And I totally take him in, but I have daughters to protect. Well, who's going to protect me?
Yeah, she has no one except the cats.
Except the cats.
Ninja cats.
And I told her as well, my husband is deployed. What would it look like if I took him home? From the husband's perspective, it's like, wait, why are you taking
People
this?
will talk. People of the town, they'll be like, who's she taking in with those nice chains, that nice MacBook?
Yeah. And from the husband's perspective, I get it. It's like, wait, you took some random stranger in the house? Like, what's going on?
While I was fighting for a country?
Karen's reply to that is that I've done something great while he was away. Oh, hi, honey. I took in a homeless man and locked myself in our room to stay safe, and he totally robbed us of our PlayStations.
What a great welcome home present.
Exactly. Not a good enough reason. My flimsy door lock is not going to keep me safe, and I apparently owe him the benefit of the doubt instead of myself being able to be safe in my own home.
You don't know. You don't owe this random person anything.
So I told her it's against the rules to even let the homeless people know where we live, let alone take them home with us.
There's probably good reason for that.
Exactly.
There's probably very good reason for that. Follow the rules.
I'd get banned if I took him home. She told me not to tell them, and they wouldn't know. Who's gonna tell them? I'm not. When it was time to leave, she starts up again about how it's such a shame that I have spare bedrooms in my house, and I can't let him have one measly little room. As if I could just hand him one and I wouldn't be in my own house. I again state I don't feel safe. He could do any number of terrible things to me or my pets. We just met him. Ain't no telling what he's capable of.
Yeah, I don't know why she's forcing it so much.
Just chill out.
Just
Karen.
yeah. If you want to house him so much, house him yourself.
She badgered me the entire ride home too, just going on and on and on about how I should have blessed him with somewhere to stay. When we got home, she tells me it's not too late to go look for him.
Why? Freaking again and again. This woman is a broken record.
She just won't stop. She knows where a lot of homeless like to sleep. Okay. And we could go back there and search for him.
Weird flex, but okay. I know where a bunch of homeless sleep.
I again tell her
no.
I wouldn't feel safe. My husband would be upset, and it's against the rules.
Just let her be, man. Let her be.
She tells me, well, she just hopes nothing happens to him, especially since I could have given him the spare room.
Why is she making her feel so bad?
I walked away feeling so awful about myself.
Yeah.
The whole thing just made me feel worthless, especially since she knows my history and would suggest such a thing in the first place. The fact alone that she stated that she couldn't take him in because she had her daughters to protect, but I should take him in? What? That was so devastating to me. As if I'm not worthy of being protected and staying safe in my own home as her daughters deserve to be. I used to be so shy and humble back then. Just thinking about it now makes me want to scream, F off.
Yeah.
Don't blame you.
That's what this Karen deserves.
That's what she needs to hear, honestly. If me locking myself in my bedroom is good enough for me, then it should be good enough for her to take it home and have her daughters lock themselves in.
Exactly.
At least if something happens, they can scream for help for someone else.
Or they can band together.
Exactly. I'm home alone and I couldn't do anything. And the last sentence is in all caps. You want him out of the cold, then you take him home with you. Your daughter's safety shouldn't be any more important than mine.
Snaps.
There we go. Come on. Snaps for OP.
Wow.
Respect yourself.
Dude, yeah, honestly, like huge respect. I'm glad that she thought to speak up.
You know? And now she realizes, like, if this happens in the future, I'm not even going to entertain it for a second. Immediately shut it down, as you should.
A little hack that I think is interesting is if you give excuses for why you can't do something, you are opening up yourself to be negotiated with.
Right. It's like, well, what if you did blah, blah, blah? Now excuse isn't a reason.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I can't hang out today. I have to wash my dog. Well, what if I wash my dog? But you know, if you want to avoid any of that, you just say, nope.
I can't. Yeah.
Can't.
No, it's such a powerful, it can be challenging, but it's so powerful.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but it's about conserving energy for the people that you really care about.
100%. But you know what you should not conserve energy for?
Yeah, and make sure you smash right away without regard for anyone's safety.
Is the subscribe subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button. Smash the follow button on Spotify, on TikTok. And if you really want to be a support us on Patreon.
And join the ranks of Kathy Quigley, Keegan Simmons, Desiree Canterbury, Connor Von Buren, Nina Campbell, and Will Combs.
See you soon.